Just so.
Vietnam.
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 Just so Vietnam.
Hello and welcome to Just So Vietnam, a Vietnam travel guide and a guide to the local life here. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to explore modern-day Vietnam through the eyes of expats who call it home. Here's the headlines for today's show. Meet Sam in his segment of Just Ask with some tips for you when visiting local houses. Cheese is one among favorite types of food in Vietnam. Let's check where we can find locally made cheese in our segment of Just Try. And last but not least, a useful travel tip in Vietnam to end our show. And now, as usual, just ask Mr. Know-It-All Sam Patterson any questions about travel and life here in Vietnam.
Hey.
I'm sorry, you have to leave your shoes out.
So, the first thing you need to know is that for Vietnamese people, it's polite to take your shoes off before you enter the house. As Vietnamese people often like to socialize while sitting on the floor and not in a chair, it's important that you leave your shoes out and keep the floors clean. You'll see an altar in almost every Vietnamese house. On some occasions, every home in Vietnam will have a tray filled with foods or fruits placed on the ancestral altar. Worshipping ancestors, an ancient Vietnamese tradition, is a ritual practice about paying tribute to deceased family members and reminding people of their roots. So, what about you? Have you learned anything unique while visiting local people here in Vietnam? Let us know your thoughts by getting in touch on Facebook or YouTube. I'll be back next episode with more.
Cheese is a well-known dish that has a long history in Western countries, of course. And as somebody from the Netherlands, I can tell you, I love cheese. But it has been increasingly favored in Vietnam as well in recent years. Diners now can even enjoy locally made cheese. Let's join our guest host, Devin Reed, to see where we can find it.
There's one type of food that wouldn't be anything without this ingredient, and that food is pizza. At this restaurant, they make all of their cheeses in-house in Dalat. This is to ensure a unique flavor and absolute freshness.
Many of restaurants in Vietnam serve their diners with imported cheese. However, homemade cheese using local ingredients is now offering cheese lovers with fresh yet creamy bites of cheese. Pizza 4Ps, a Japanese Italian pizza-style brand, has been making its own cheese in Dalat City from local milk to deliver to its customers from farm to table. Opening its cheese-making factory since 2011, the brand now produces about 400 servings of 8 types of cheese every day. From burrata, mozzarella, camembert, blue cheese to raclette, scamorza, ricotta, and mascarpone.
This is a combination of Western meets Japanese style cuisine. So, I'd like to talk to the co-manager here about it. And yeah, so for this particular type of cheese, why did you guys start making your own type of cheese?
We have our own cheese factory in the Dalat City in the south of the Vietnam. And Dalat City is the perfect place to make cheese. It's easy to available the good quality milk. The taste is so rich and smooth and freshly delivered to our cheese factory.
Right.
So in terms of this point, the Dalat is a perfect place to make our own cheese.
Yeah, and why is it, did you choose for a Japanese style of cooking with these types of different dishes?
We are not aiming for just focus on the particular Italian dishes, and we input some hint of the Asian fusion style. Right. And as you can see on the menu, you can see the many variety of pizza from the original one, such as margherita, to the Asian fusion style like the sashimi pizza. Right. It's going to be more interesting.
Everything that we have in front of us looks absolutely delicious.
This is the caprese, and it's popular.
And moving on to this dish here, I see that this is a type of fondue. What types of cheeses and what do we have here, actually?
We're using many variety of cheese for this sauce, mainly from Camembert.
And with this one here, so what type of pizza do we have here?
Yes, here is our signature,
Right.
and using burrata cheese.
So after you telling me about these, it makes me really curious to try it. So I guess we could start with this one here.
Dalat has been well known in Vietnam for its favorable weather conditions. This helps to grow a variety of good quality vegetables. The caprese salad at this restaurant is a combination of Dalat fresh tomato and homemade mozzarella. How does it taste, Devin?
Sweetness, but also with the savoriness, with the nice olive oil. We have the basil and the cheese here. Very, very tasty.
Yeah, I believe that you can feel the freshness from your first bite.
Exactly, because there's lots of store-bought cheeses that don't quite have that quality to them, and the homemade stuff, you could certainly taste the difference with.
Yeah, the texture is very smooth.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
No, excellent. So moving on to this one here with the fondue.
You can dip here.
Okay.
Be careful,
Hopefully
it's
we
very
don't
hot.
have it. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have a spill here. Okay, let's see. Just nice. Right. Here we go. Oh wow. That is really good.
Oh, really?
Very, very good, yeah. Because how many cheeses are blended in? This is a 3-cheese blend, or 3 cheeses?
Yeah.
Very, very delicious, yeah. Nice salt and pepper on top. Moving on to this one here.
Yeah, we try.
It's fresh. That's the main thing
Yes,
about it. And
that's
the color's
right.
very nice, and the consistencies, especially with the doughs, the different meats.
We do not add any addictive to the cheese.
Cheers. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
thank
having
you.
me here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Now, I want to share these simple but effective Vietnamese travel tips with you in this segment of Just Go. Hope that you too can dive right into the deep end and experience what this incredible country has to offer. Vietnam Airlines, the flag carrier of Vietnam, is to change its baggage allowance policy on all domestic flights and international flights since August 1st, 2019. Accordingly, the free baggage allowance will be determined by the number of pieces of luggage rather than the total amount of weight that a passenger can travel with. Passengers who have already purchased tickets before the effective date of the new policy are still eligible for the standard allowance indicated on their existing tickets. The change will unify Vietnam Airlines policy with many airlines around the world, thereby making it more convenient for passengers who have connecting flights with other airlines. And with that, we come to the end of this episode. Now, if you like this program, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to leave your comments on the VTV World fan page. I am Martijn and this is Just So Vietnam!